All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 1 of the PockBlock podcast. Now, there's really, we don't claim to be the best. We're not, the most professional, but we love.
The
We're
most
just
professional. We're not professional at all.
exactly there. We go,
Hashtag
Ryan.
yeah, Bubba.
We're having fun talking wrestling, talking just random stuff. It's not all about wrestling, just stuff that happens throughout the week in our lives and just the entertainment world. So. This is a three-man band, no doubt. So let's go
I
ahead
ain't
and
been no
introduce
damn
the other
Jinder
two.
Mahal.
The other two great guys who have make up this three-man band.
Hashtag yeah,
I'll,
Bubba.
I'll, I'll go ahead and go first. You probably know me from Twitter. No tweet Ryan. YouTube. No upload Ryan. No nothing anything Ryan. So. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm AHS Rules on YouTube. I'm the only man to go undefeated at Face Off Mania. And on Twitter at AHS_rules.
Yeah, so check all that stuff out. But this is episode 1. We are just you can see the title of this as the beginning, and we're gonna look back on this a long time from now and say this was terrible. But for now we're doing what we're doing. This is episode 1. There's gonna be some stuff that needs to be worked out, no doubt. But hey, we're gonna do our best, and I hope you guys enjoy episode 1. So let's get into it.
Yeah. First things first. How long are you guys predicting for this thing to go? Like, completely honest, because if this does go on for a long time, say it goes on for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, we're gonna look back on it and we're gonna predict on like how long we predicted. But if it goes one time, we're gonna be like, why the fuck did we do a podcast? Like,
I look at it like this. Next week we're gonna be when we filming it or shooting it, and we're gonna like come up with reasons we can't do it, and then it's just eventually gonna die.
That's what, the man's not lying. I can see that happening one
I
week from
can
now.
honestly, I can see. I don't want to say, like, if I was a betting man, I'd say, okay, this might be the only episode. But hey,
Could be worse.
But we're
Could
gonna
like
need you.
not
We're
have
gonna need
ever done it.
anybody who's watching this. We're gonna need you guys to do one favor, and that is subscribe, because hey, there might be more episodes, and this
Yeah.
one's probably gonna be decent enough to want to watch another one. So heck, the description
Another
already
one.
says below. It says subscribe for more episodes. So you just got to do that.
Another one.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty simple. It's a click of one fucking button. Even though I'm like, honestly, I don't know.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
Everyone and their grandmother has a podcast nowadays, so I
Mhm.
understand like why someone might not watch it. And I'm not trying to bury us, but to be honest, everyone has a podcast. So
But not everybody has a podcast. I don't think Tommy
A good
from Wrestling
majority.
Rampage has.
yeah. So
I look at it like this. I could say a bunch of stuff in a couple of years. If I was ever to get hired by WWE, this is the reason why they wouldn't hire
exactly.
me.
Like, I feel like every time I say something and I'll listen back to it, I'll be like, you know what? If I go apply somewhere and they find this, I'm so fucked.
That's why. Other day, I was watching an old video of mine. I'm embarrassed. I had
Was it like? Do you want to go ahead and tell people what video it was?
It was no, because then they're gonna go watch it. I know one person that will probably listen to this eventually, and he'll watch it and he'll ridicule me. He'll do imitations of me, and but I sound like fucking 5-year-old.
So your first video. That's everybody.
No, I deleted that damn thing.
So the
is
first
that the one you
video.
wear the WWE shirt in?
No, all right. It was my day in the life from Raw, and it was very horrible. If like I know a lot of people watch Day in the Life from WWE. Don't watch mine, because even though my
It's
seats are
very-
close, it's all shaky. Everything.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
bury yourself, man. We all have to start somewhere, I guess. Just like this podcast, we're starting with this.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we can go worst to first, but we might just go worst to stay there because we might not do any more.
I predict we're gonna go worst to mediocre.
Mm-hmm. Let's put it that way.
Uh,
We can't set our standards high because we're gonna be disappointed.
I apologize for that interruption. You know, I was in the new damn store. People
Austin
come in
Smith.
my room.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, are you talking to me? Or are you talking to somebody
I'm
else?
talking to somebody came in my damn room,
And,
Bubba.
and eventually, I think our equipment is going to get better. Or not
Yeah.
equipment necessarily, but like,
See, this is the progress of every podcast.
yeah, and then eventually we'll get on to hopefully, depending on how well this goes, an actual like producing website like
Yeah.
SoundCloud or some
You
shit.
know, I'll have my own section on there.
Yeah,
Yeah. Austin will branch off, start his own podcast. I have to get a replacement. But
yeah.
Hell,
Then
Bubba.
we'll get a shit ton of money. We'll just be swimming in
Get a pro
dough.
wrestling tee store. I can finally release that Bubba Club shirt that everybody wants.
No, we're not. I'm not. I'm not thinking.
Bubba, how are we gonna get
Yeah.
money if we don't have shirts?
I don't think Pro Wrestling Tees gives a lot of the money to the wrestlers, because I was listening to the Art of Wrestling once, and Matt Seidel
Tupac,
was like, yeah, Seidel said on the podcast, like, oh yeah, the wrestlers don't get much, but hey, still go buy shirts, and it's like,
Hey, but
whoa,
pro wrestling tees, if you listen to this, I don't believe that. Probably is true. But hell, could be worse.
shoot us a deal and we'll talk.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Bubba.
Every order comes with a free 8x10.
Mhm.
I'll sign them.
We'll sign like all three like people.
Yeah, we ain't gonna personalize because there's an incident once, and now it's got me questioned because somebody I know bought from somebody on eBay and they used their mother's account and they personalized it to their mother and not them.
Oh man. Well, that
Right.
sucks for them, I guess.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of stores where I don't want to tell the person, and then it's just gonna take away from the store.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I feel like I should with that eBay thing.
He has a nickname.
You don't have to.
Well, shit, Bubba.
You can tell me off air, but that
Okay,
was
bro.
like my worry with the Nigel McGuinness poster, because like I knew that it came previously signed. I was like, shit, man. Like I really hope he doesn't personalize it to the credit card holder name.
Yeah.
Thank God he didn't. I was like,
Gotta use some, like, I don't know, what do you use? Axe to take the Sharpie off, I think.
Hashtag yeah, Bubba.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of me saying yeah, Bubba too, 'cause that's a new hobby I have.
That's the man.
it's a hobby. Just saying the words "yeah, Bubba" is a hobby.
Yeah.
And playing WWE Slam. But
No, Bubba, I was yelling. Somebody wants a damn Macho Man card from it. When I told them I ain't giving it to them, they kept asking for trades. I don't want to lock it up.
They need that damn elbow, man.
something
No,
about
they
that
don't.
game, man. I tell you what, it was stupid at first, but it's gonna get old after a while. But for
Everybody's
now,
spending money on it. You can't get over that quick.
exactly.
I didn't spend on none.
What is this WWE?
It's like a card trading game.
I'll tell you this: it can't kill you because you ain't got to go find no damn card like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's true. You just stay in the comfort of your home.
Do any of you guys have Pokemon Go?
I do not.
Oh, there you go.
There's your answer, Don.
What's the art? What art? Now look at it. We already got on the topic of killing. What's the worst or stupidest death you've ever heard of?
Easiest answer is probably 100 Ways to Die.
Yeah.
Or 1,000 Ways to Die. Two chicks performing on a dryer, and it said somehow it exploded, and I was like, "There's no way that's even humanly possible."
That's true.
Probably is. My question is, why would you be doing it with a dry bubber? You gotta go to the washer first.
Okay, wow.
Let's move on. Next.
All right, Bubba.
I want to start with hopefully my favorite segment. It is Shoot Austin Shoot.
People already heard enough of me so far. So.
All right, this is a topic Ronnie or I or both of us have decided prior to Austin. He has no idea.
What if it's gonna be like something like my own family member?
No, it's not. It's not. Don't worry, because we're not going to get that personal. But we're going to think of something that's going to really piss off Austin. He's going to go on a short 15, 20-minute, not even rant.
I'll look at it like this.
About
you know what? I'm not gonna say it.
Austin, this is a little bit late, but I would like for you. What are your reactions to Kevin Durant signing with the Golden State Warriors?
You know what I wanted to do? I said it before it started because I looked at something Kevin Durant. It's the easy way out for him. his franchise was with OKC. He was the main person. Now he formed the fucking super group with Steph Curry, and I don't think they're going to be unstoppable. I don't see them winning a title this next season, but it's real stupid for him. And the thing that bothered me the most, as he said, it hurts me to pain so many people. It wouldn't hurt you to pain the people if you didn't go. Because the people in Golden State, he didn't go, it would have been perfectly fun because they got Steph Curry, they got Klay Thompson, they got Wife Beater or Beater Draymond Green, and
Mhm.
they're fine and dandy. Now they got Kevin Durant. They got anything and everything that they need, and it's just gonna be dominant. And now I look at it like that. I'm not gonna say nobody should leave, but I've spent hundred upon hundred, not necessarily hundred upon hundreds, but I've got a Kevin Durant OKC poster. I got a Kevin Durant OKC jersey. I got a Kevin Durant OKC standee. It's now kind of useless because he don't play there, and it really bothers me. And the thing that bothers me the most is when he said it pains me to pain people. You didn't have to, and then now he's left OKC in the dust. Wrestle, no, it's just the easy way out, and it's stupid. This is like fucking. We'll compare it to wrestling terms, I guess. It's like if uh,
It'd be
WCW back
yeah.
in the day, they had Sting, and then Hogan left, and that'd be like Hogan, Sting, Macho Man. Yeah, WCW has them. Then their big star then was Bret Hart. If Bret Hart would have left right there, and he would have went there, then it would have been crap, and then WWF would have been left with
No.
one main
I
person.
think the best way to describe it is WCW when they had Sting, Hogan, Scott Hall, and all those guys. It would be like if the ratings were extremely high at WCW and The Rock just picked up and left and went to WCW.
Exactly.
It doesn't even matter
The
to me
thing that
anymore.
annoyed me most about it is Kevin Durant puts out on his, or he says in an interview, I stayed in bed for days. Listen, you didn't have to
Yeah,
sign
nobody
with
was
the
forcing
team.
him.
And apparently he still has an OKC keychain that he has. But Golden State already had your damn keychain. You go fucking you gotta quit teasing.
Yeah, I think he just
But
screwed
I don't
everybody
know.
over.
Here's the thing,
I got
though.
a new favorite
It's not a
team.
long.
That's all that matters.
Wait,
It's
who
not
is
a
it?
long.
What?
Who's your favorite team?
Chicago Bulls. They were always my team in the Eastern Conference.
I started to side with the Bulls after the Pacers fired Frank Vogel because I just figured it didn't seem like a basketball team anymore. It just felt like pure business, and it was kind of like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Plus Derrick Rose, he left. Damn rapist.
Oh,
All right.
my
Wow.
bad.
You know what?
Um,
I apologize. I know I'm gonna say a lot of stupid
I
stuff on here.
apologize.
I apologize, you son of a bitch.
The man's a loose cannon, so we just gotta keep him under
I'm a
control, I
Mack
guess.
truck, and I
It's
want
kind
to
of like
run you
I'm
over.
Virgil, but
Yeah.
Virgil actually claimed to us once that he gets 20 at least of Google Hangout links a day.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a lot. That is a lot.
That's one thing we forgot to mention. We're hoping to get some wrestlers on here eventually.
Yeah.
Anybody, like, doesn't matter if they're indie guys. It'd be cool to
I told you I can get Stevie Ray. Nobody
Yeah.
wanted me.
get indie guys so like we can kind of help promote them and guys like
Yeah.
that or MMA. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Hashtag
Like I
yeah,
said,
bubble.
this isn't like just a strict wrestling podcast. If we got them on, it'd be
Yeah, look, we just talked about
Okay.
Kevin Durant,
Yeah, we just talk about whatever comes to mind.
and then it turned into a wrestling discussion.
Yeah, it's true.
It was about that cruiserweight classic though.
Oh yeah, let's talk
I feel
about
like
it.
last
I'm
night's
halfway
episode.
through the second episode, so
I feel like last night's episode was mediocre. Like the Lynch Ray Dorado match, I really was impressed, but like the
Their
rest
stuff,
was
yeah, they both did good. Like I think they'll both get signed. Like especially Lindsay Dorado, because like he's been involved and like he was at FIP. It's like I think he'll
I
get
don't
signed.
mean to brag or anything, but Prince Ali's Dreamwave Heavyweight Champion.
That's true.
Well, I'm Facebook friends with Mr. Lynch Ray Dorado.
You probably don't want to say that because now people are gonna look for your Facebook.
No, they're not. I changed
Yeah,
my name.
they're going to go to his page.
You know what? I am not Facebook friends with him anymore, man.
You blocked him on Facebook.
I block him on Facebook. I will now block him on Twitter.
Yeah,
It's a
if you
good name.
send Austin any messages on personal accounts, immediately blocked.
Block it.
Really. Also, we opened up a PockBlock Twitter account, so go follow it.
Twitter.
Yeah,
At
make sure.
PockBlock Pod. Just Pod, because a podcast wouldn't fit, so at PockBlock Pod for all your PockBlock podcast needs.
Was plot block already taken?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
100%. We're actually we're having a war with names, kind of like World Wildlife Foundation.
mhm.
Oh,
Or-
I understand. I understand.
We just gotta beat them in ratings.
Hashtag yeah, brother. Look at it like this. Nobody does anything on a Thursday, really. I know TNA's on,
That's
but
true.
Right.
nobody watches TNA anymore.
Exactly. I'm not trying to bury TNA, but like,
Oh,
for
shit. See, look, I told you know what? Y'all probably gonna fire me. I'm gonna say something stupid one episode.
Don't say it.
Alright, I got a question now. Because this commercial just popped up. Would y'all buy Paige Van Zant some pizza?
oh that.
Yes.
Hashtag it.
I'd hang out with Paige Van Zant. She seems cool as hell.
Mhm.
She tried to make me run to get the pizza. I could be a little bit mad.
Who the hell mentioned names physics like this? So, Ronnie, you met Apollo Crews this morning. How was that?
I did Walmart. This was in Walmart. I'm like, oh shoot, my favorite wrestler. But no, pretty much brief. Not gonna go too much in depth into this, but Tuesday he tweeted out he was like gonna do a signing at Walmart. I'm like, oh shoot, gotta get there. And so I already had an 8x10 I had printed that I had taken at an NXT show. I'm like, gotta get it signed. So got up pretty early because it was like the first 200 people. Got immediately. I only had 200 wristbands. I'm like, gotta get there super early. And I ended up getting there at about, the sign started at 11, I got there at about 9, and there was nobody there. There was just a table with a few 8x10s, and the lady that was running it, I'm like, this is where the signing is? She's like, yep, I got the wristbands. First 3 people in line, and so, like, what do I do for 2 hours? So I just went around Walmart about 10 times, and I went to a McDonald's, came back, it's like 10:30 by this time. Still, nobody is there. And I'm like, well, shoot, this is kind of sad. So he ended up getting there about 15 minutes later. I met him, and 2 other people showed up behind me, and it's kind of sad. But
I was gonna say, like, a guy like Cruz is the man, and he seems like
Exactly.
a chill dude in person. So
he's one of
that's
the nicest people you ever meet. Like, he's always got a smile on his face.
so
Like, I
it's.
talked to him for about 5 minutes. Like, he was just super cool. Like,
I don't know. I felt really bad when you said that there weren't a lot of people there. Like,
well, because,
If
like,
I
the
were-
lady... No, you can go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if I was an athlete, that's what I'd be so nervous of when I do signings. Is like, what if nobody shows up?
Exactly, yeah. Like it's like... The lady I was talking to was like, we didn't have a lot of time to promote it or whatever. And she was like, we did the Ambrose signing and we promoted it. There were like 350 people, so maybe that was the thing, but like still, like.
And even when they said 350 people for Ambrose, that's still not like a really impressive number when you really
That's
think.
true, yeah. Like
Yes.
it is a Walmart, like so they can't fit a ton of people. They probably turn people away, but yeah, still like.
Like when I met Brian, shoot, I want to say about 3 years ago or 2 years ago. When he had the title run, when it first started, I met him, and there was probably near 1,000 people because it wrapped around an entire building. And,
Yeah,
the shit's insane.
that was the same thing with like the book signing with him. Yeah, there was probably about close to 1,000. They had to like make like the book stands form lines and stuff. It was crazy, but.
Y'all making me real sad. I ain't never had an experience like this.
Soon to the WrestleMania 33, yeah.
But I ain't going.
Oh, shoot. Alright.
Or I've had one, but it wasn't like crazy.
Please go ahead and inform us. I mean,
Yeah.
Sheamus and Booker T, and it was the weirdest thing. This is like when they had a partnership with like everybody. They had like Doritos. They still have one with Mountain Dew, and it's like when it was starting. It was like
Mountain Dew
like,
Han Nation.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Dollar General, like it was the like 1,001. It was like some big number, and it was like their big number like opening. So they had a big celebration. They had Mountain Man from Duck Dynasty, Sheamus and Booker T doing meet and greet,
Jeez.
and it's like Sheamus and Booker T. It's gonna be 300 people, and I'm like, I'm happy. I'm gonna get a picture of Sheamus. I'm gonna get Booker T, Fave 5, and then she's like, all right, you only get one autograph. That's it. No personalized pictures, no nothing. I'm like, oh
Oh,
poo. But I actually got 2 autographs
Well, there you
because
go.
Sheamus is the man. He said, here you go, buddy. He handed me an autograph of him
that was
and
nice.
Booker T. Oh, before we get real into it, I wanna we can thank him. I want to personally thank him, Mario Sakasidi. He
Yes.
made
Yes.
that picture. I've never saw anything more beautiful in my life.
Yeah,
Here's the
right there.
thing, Mario put in so much work on that. Go check out his work at Saucedo Pro, SAUCEDOPRO. Hit him up if you want a logo. I'm sure he can work
He's
something out
he's
with you.
Did a
But
I'm
great
not
job.
gonna try to put him over, but I don't know many artists. But out of the ones I know, he's probably the best one.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Did a great job.
constantly making logos. He's a man. So
He likes
hit
Johnny
him up.
Gargano.
Give the man some money, maybe. You know.
Well,
Yeah,
shit. Now we have to get him money.
no, he's a sponsor of the podcast. He
Yes.
went out of his way, made the logo, promoted
Mhm.
it. He's the man. He's definitely going to be on one of these episodes. So.
Definitely, yeah. Did a great job.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. Saucedo Pro, check him out. But Austin, back with your whole Booker T signing thing. Like when you said that you had the Mountain Dew stand, when I met Daniel Bryan, you guys know about my Monster Energy addiction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It all really started with the Daniel Bryan autograph signing. There were these 2 huge fucking Monster Energy trucks pulling up, giving them out for free, and they were
Oh,
handing it out like it was candy. When in reality, they're like $3 a piece in the gas stations, and they were just giving them out. And I was like, I took a taste of the white Ultra Monster. Damn, this
yeah.
shit's good. And then I go after the red and the blue.
Mhm.
There you
I've
go.
been sober from Monster for the past 3 days. It's the longest I've gone in a couple months.
I always wanted to try Monster, but then like
My
I would
mama
see those
tells me my
stories.
heart gonna explode if I drink.
Exactly. That's what, like I'd see those stories where like some dude drank
Oh,
like
I
4
look at it like this. I
ounces a
saw a
day and like had a
10-year-old
heart attack.
drinking it. I saw a 10-year-old who's fatter than me drinking it in the middle of Walmart. And I'm like, you know what? This can't be illegal.
I drink. I used to drink 3 of the 0-calorie Monster Ultras a day, and I'm not gonna lie, I started to get kind of scared.
Oh yeah.
I got a
So
limit.
Sweating.
I've been sober for 3 days. So any podcast listeners and you guys got to kind of keep up with me on this because it's a bad habit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I got a limit of 1 Diet Mountain Dew and 1 Pepsi Max a day. That's it.
Diet Mountain Dew, man. I can't. I
Diet
tried
Mountain Dew
the
whole
most.
domination.
You can't stand Diet Mountain Dew?
Oh, absolutely not, man.
I'll tell you
Dude, that
this.
shit's
I just go for the
amazing.
real thing. Like the funny thing is, I don't even like the regular Mountain Dew. Like I go with the flavors, like the Voltage or like
Baja
Whiteout
Blast.
stuff like Baja Blast.
I'll tell you this. I can't
Code
stand
Red.
Pitch Black. I cannot stand Pitch
Pitch
Black.
Black,
It's
like
just stupid.
it's not pitch black. First of all, it's purple. Like no, that's like their whole thing is it's pitch black, but it's purple. But like yeah, like at first it's good. Like if you drink it cold, but like if you drink it room temperature, it tastes just like cough medicine. Like the same exact thing.
Yeah, that's the problem I had with Monsters is like I drink it, but then I'd find myself having to chug it because once it gets to a little bit warmer than room temperature, it tastes awful, man. Like
Exactly.
The thing,
honestly, I haven't drank diet soda in like few years probably now, and whenever I have a sip, it just tastes like shit to me compared to the diet stuff.
my problem with Mountain Dew is it's like the mascot of like fat, not necessarily fat, but like people that just sit around play video games, like nerds.
It's the first thing that people go to when it comes to insults. Like, you sit around and drink Mountain Dew all fucking day.
Eat your Doritos, what? Cheetos, what?
It's, I don't know.
I will say this, I'll rank it.
Mhm.
But I'll rank it. Bro.
Oh shit, the Cardinals are tied it up. I'm watching the Padres-Cardinals game, and Steven Piscotty just did a 3-run home run to tie it
I
up.
hate baseball. I hate it with
All right,
a
I'm
passion.
gonna get really controversial here. Baseball. I'm gonna rant on it for a second because this is a sport that I had so much love for, almost as much as pro wrestling. Like those were the two
Yes,
things.
thank you.
Hashtag.
Baseball and pro wrestling. Like since I can
Exactly.
remember. And I hit an age when I was like 12, 13. Baseball started to just like become boring to me. Like I'm like, why am I watching for 2.5 hours? These guys, like, not to discredit them, because I mean, there's a lot of great athletes, but like, why am I watching these guys throw a ball to each other and hit it with a wooden bat? And so like, just there's so many other things that are like coming in now. Like you have MMA, you have football, hockey, all these things that are like high contact, nonstop action packed, and like baseball, which becomes boring. You have to admit sometimes. Like, the World Series is like obviously really intense and whatnot, but I mean like a regular season game between like two like average teams is just not something that's like as entertaining as pretty much any other sport, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's
I
just
My problem that I felt into, like, I love baseball again, but last year I don't want to say I couldn't watch it, but like I'll just go out and say it's like I played baseball for a while, and
same here.
then I kind of got fucked over, and
Exactly.
I'm not gonna
Same
go
here.
into detail. It wasn't anything bad. Like I was like I'm not trying to sound like cocky or anything, but I was pretty solid. Like I was a pretty good player. Like I bat fourth cleanup, and I caught and everything like that. And my knee blew out during a game when a guy slid into it, and then a coach kind of made a comment about how I was a dumbass for being in the way, or he didn't make a comment, but like that's the vibe he gave off, one of them,
Yeah.
and kind of made me feel like a piece of shit about it. And so after that, I hated baseball for like a year and just couldn't watch it because I just felt like a piece of shit.
That's exactly how it happened. Like to
But
me.
then later on, like I said, the coach didn't like come out and say it, but he kind of gave it that vibe, like, "Oh, let me see your knee. Oh, why would you do this?" And it's like, listen, I didn't want the guy to fucking tear up my
Exactly.
knee, but so then I like hated it, but now I'm starting to love it again because I'm just like, yeah, screw it. I'm not gonna let this one guy ruin what I've been watching for so long.
I
Yeah,
can't.
it's like the same thing. It's like I played, and then something happened with the coach, and then I didn't play Little League anymore. I'm like, why do I even care about baseball anymore? It's like, I don't
That
know.
was the thing. Like I played past Little League and everything like that. Like I played in for like a long time, and I even sent out like some recruitment videos to colleges with different stuff, but then I just kind of lost it. Man, I
Yeah.
don't really care anymore.
I can't get into it. Like, there's the three sports I can't get into: baseball, hockey, and soccer. There's just, or first of all, I hate soccer.
I will agree
It's
with you there. No
stupid.
offense to anybody that might
But
like
baseball and
What?
hockey, I feel they're just
hockey. I like hockey because it's like it's
All
there's
like
right.
too
soccer,
much
but it's like
there's too
a
much
lot of
stuff that you have to learn. Like, you have to know this, this, and this, and I feel
yeah.
that's why I like basketball. Football is what I like because it's
It's
simple.
simple.
You
Yeah.
got to get a ball into a hoop, and you got to get a ball into a end zone.
Here's the thing. Two things. I try and get into hockey. I just don't understand it, and I'm just trying to figure it out. And once I figure it out, I'll probably get into it. But number two, the whole soccer thing. It honestly pisses me off when people say it's not a sport. Like that is one
Oh, it's
thing
a
that I
sport. It's definitely a sport.
because those guys work their fucking. I'm not gonna say I like soccer. I don't. I don't watch soccer at all. Those guys work their asses off
Oh,
so
definitely.
hard to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's insane.
A lot of
But I
conditioning. I mean,
appreciate what they do.
yeah.
But
Same here.
like when I was younger, and like kids at school, every sport, like, they talk shit. They talk so much shit how they're good, and then they lose. They never win a game, but they're so good. Oh, I got a point. I got a point. That makes me good. It doesn't really make you good. There's like one decent kid that's like might have a future, but he's the type of kid. He gets the money, he blows it all, he leaves the league, he has no money, and he's in that kind of debt trouble.
How the
That's
fuck did you get to that point?
I don't know, but I don't know. There's a lot I could cheat on about when I was younger in school, like, but I don't want to because I feel people I know might listen to this. I am lying. They don't like me anymore. All right, you were talking about how you blew your knee out. What's the like worst injury you've ever got?
It was blowing out my knee was pretty bad, but like that blowing out my knee was definitely this tied for probably the first most painful, or one of them. Because what had happened is I was catching, the guy came home, ball got thrown, and then a guy literally, when I say he slid, he didn't like slide, he like did a sort of like a hop almost right into my knee, and like my knee bent in, it turned in. It's hard to describe. My knee almost stayed in the same place, but my leg completely bent in to it. So
I
that's
got
pretty
in
bad.
one. I didn't play any sports, but this was like in gym class. We were playing 4-on-4 basketball. Like loser league. Like you get if you score, then you stay. But if you score 1 point, you stay. The other team gets off. And I went up to block a kid, and he fucking pushed me like in the air. Like had his one hand with the ball, and missed, but had the other hand pushed me away, and I landed like right on my shoulder. And it
Oh,
hurt
damn,
like
I've
a
got a
mother.
good PE story, but Ronnie, you tell your stuff first.
Wait, which story? PE?
Your worst
Injury.
injury.
Oh, worst injury. Well, I honestly have been pretty lucky. I broke a rib in wrestling, which hurt really bad. It was only one, but like it's one of those things that like it nags, like it doesn't until it actually like completely heals. It doesn't stop. So that was probably the most painful because like it
Shit, I
constricts your
forgot I
breathing and
broke my
stuff.
rib in MMA.
Really?
Yeah, the dude was probably like late 20s, early 30s, and the instructor decided to pair me up with him. Light sparring turned into full out fight, and I broke a rib.
So yeah, like I think like mine was like an ankle pick. Like the dude just like dropped my head, like threw my ankle like backward, like forwards or whatever. And I like braced and I put um my elbow in like right into my rib cage and it just like I felt it. It hurt so bad. But there was also I was like 6 when I was playing baseball and my thumbnail was like too long and I foul tipped the ball off the bat and it bent my thumbnail completely off like down to
Damn
the
it,
root.
that had to kill your views.
Oh, oh yeah, the thumbnail, yeah, you damn right. But yeah, so that was about it.
PE story I want to tell you guys about is like one time we were playing. I don't even know what it's really. It's like frisbee, but it was ultimate frisbee pretty much. But it was with a like rubber ball that had a rim around it. It was like a Saturn ball, I think is what it's called. And I had a certain throw where like it'd gracefully go, and someone gave me shit like, "Oh, you throw it like that because you can't throw it normally, like everyone else." And I was like, "Fuck you! I can't throw it normally. Give me the ball." Take the ball, and I whip that thing, and it doesn't go forward or behind me. It goes straight next to me, like right next to me, and there's a girl right there, and it smacked her on the side of the head. And I kid you not, it was probably like 105 miles an hour. I felt so bad. It was like the
Jeez.
worst feeling in my life. I just felt my stomach drop to the
Should have
floor.
been paying attention.
She couldn't have been able to catch it anyways because she was like 5 yards away, and that
Well,
thing came.
should have been on the ground. I don't know. I feel there's a lot of gym stories, but like it's people being stupid. It's either you're being stupid or people aren't paying attention.
Or you've always got that like overweight kid who thinks he's beefed up and wants to impress everybody
I don't think I've ever seen that
by
kid.
going 110% on everything.
I feel like I am that kid.
No, when I say 110%, I mean like you'll be playing like flag football and this guy randomly just runs up and tries to tackle you.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I hate. No.
Like, and they're dead serious about it.
I remember one day we were playing dodgeball, and nobody on my team was like, like it was like, all right, you go run, get the ball, and the other team got all the damn balls, and so we all stood like behind, trying to like not get hit, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, they're not gonna get me, and I start running back and forth like Ultimate Warrior style, like, and a kid got me out, and I'm like, I didn't think he'd get me. But that's how lazy my class was. There's like it was like nerds, girls, and then the athletic people had already gotten out, and I was left. And I'm like, shit, I ain't just standing here.
The greatest dodgeball story, I was like grade 6. I was like 11 or whatever. And all the dodgeballs were on my side, and I was the only person left on my team that was still in. And the other side had absolutely no dodgeballs. And I grabbed 2, and they had like everybody in. And I remember like feeling like such a badass because I just grabbed 2 dodgeballs and started walking towards the line, and this whole group of people slowly started to back up.
I've had. That happened to me once, but it was like you know how like Hideo Itami like at NXT, it was like that takeover. He beat up the Ascension, and like they ran off. He's like, "Come here, come here." That's what happened to me. Like, cause I was the only kid left, and I had all the balls, and I just started like, no, I like set them all out, and I'm like, "Come here, get them," and I had one ball in my hand.
No shit, I understand. Oh man, it's a shame. It's a real shame.
It's a shameful thing. We lost our head. A careless man winds up dead.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Song lyrics. We should do a segment where we talk about good theme songs.
Oh yeah, best theme song in wrestling
Right now.
right
Are
now.
we doing like lyrical or non-lyrical?
Both like just greatest theme song of all time.
Alright,
One that makes you lose your shit.
alright. Shit. I don't need,
I
I'll go ahead and say this.
I know mine right now.
Or non-lyrical. Like, this is probably honorable mention Stone Cold. Because, like, I can listen to that
No,
all day.
that's not even the part of it. It's that glass break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's when you know it's about to go down. Until he had that awful one in 2001. It's like,
No, the version with Disturbed, like singing like with the lyrics or whatever, I thought that one was really good, like during the invasion angle.
yeah, but that's like when he was like that's when he. I'm not gonna say he wasn't cool. But, like that's when he was like losing his vibe.
True, but it was a cool song.
I always thought Lesnar had like the most underrated theme song. Like no one ever talks about it, but when I saw Lesnar in person and I heard that theme hit, fucking lost it.
There's a lot of them. Really.
Nope.
I don't know, just the beginning part of it like made me lose it.
I tell you what, though, ROH, I give them a lot of credit because they have some of the best theme songs, like Adam Cole, Steve Corino, Red Dragon, all really good songs.
Roderick Strong, I know every word to that. Oh, shut up.
The only problem I have with Roderick Strong is it's a little too much screaming.
He's a Satanist. Oh.
That's not true. I feel like Roddy would be one of those guys who like you'd see at a bar and you'd like you saw like if a wrestling fan said something to him, he'd like beat the hell out of him.
Probably, yeah.
Like I think he's just got one of those vibes where he'll kick somebody's ass.
Mm-hmm. Like he seems like a cool dude, but like if you pissed him off, yeah.
You ever seen him in the ring? Then yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like if he got into a shoot fight, he'd still chop a guy. Like
Probably.
Call spots.
I don't know. That's one thing that I feel like some wrestler would do. All right.
Champ.
I don't know. That was a good first episode.
Yeah.
Shit, this over?
We've been going for like an hour almost.
Yeah.
Shit, that's what always happens.
Man.
We should probably plug our stuff though before we hop on out. Pro Wrestling Peace.
Let's hope that we can get an episode 2 next week, but who knows?
Yeah, and it's not like they're all going to be recorded live necessarily. Like, you
Yeah,
might be recording one on a Wednesday, but it gets uploaded on a Thursday.
exactly.
Bubba, I got NXT to watch on fucking Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Priorities.
Priorities. I got all kinds of games on my NXT reviews. 12. That's a good number.
Wait, that's how many views you got?
On this week's, but it's only been up a day.
Dang, man.
I like it.
Times.
I made a video, and it's almost at 100. Uploaded it at 10 o'clock this morning, or 11 o'clock this morning.
Look at Heath Slater, baby.
Oh, shoot, we should talk about him, but maybe that's next week's topic.
Next week, he gonna be already in Evolve next week.
Yeah, he needs to, him and Evolve.
Someone
Also,
WWE's website says, quote, Heath Slater possibly going to Indies? No. Like, what?
probably not.
I'm going to ROH, baby.
Alright. The 3-man band's getting reformed, I'm sure, in Evolve.
I don't know. That'd be actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I do want to do a segment one week where I just talk about Evolve, like not trying to be a kiss ass, but like Evolve compared to like where it used to be has really just like become like a legit indie company. Like one you like I think if they
Consider them indie anymore, to be honest.
honestly, yeah, like the talent they have, like they actually have good storylines and like I'm really like
I consider them like a feeding talent to WWE. Like, if you really look at it, I think that's WWE's. Let's be honest, NXT really isn't developmental anymore.
yeah.
It's become something else. So I think Evolve's kind of taken over that.
You got a lot of guys there that are gonna like go to NXT soon too. So.
Yeah, I heard Ciampa and Gargano might be like making their official contract
Yeah.
in October, where they're going to be full-time WWE.
Okay, that'll be good.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get to that topic next week when it gets
Okay.
more official.
Yeah. So I
That's
think
it.
that's about it. Episode 1, this was a success. We cruised to success on this episode.
No.
Alright, Austin, plug your stuff, any upcoming stuff.
Well, I'm about to upload a video that I filmed yesterday. Y'all, please check it out at AHS's YouTube, AHS Rules, all caps, space between AHS and Rules. On Twitter, AHS_rules in all caps. Hashtag yeah, Bubba.
Or you can find me on Twitter at NoTweetRyan and YouTube at NoUploadRyan. So there you go.
Yeah, Twitter at BosockRJ and YouTube, JFWishful. So, I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stayed to the end, I love you so much.
I am your followers.
I appreciate it. But episode 2 next week, question mark. This says the beginning, but who knows? But subscribe. And if we don't make a video within the next 2 months, you can unsubscribe. So that's it. And I love you guys. So peace.